What up, guys? It's been a while since I've actually worked on the cars, but I have good and bad news. The bad news is that the car completely drained the battery, even though it's about 3 months old. So what I did is I went to go get a new one, and this is a new one. I put the things that came on for the Corvette. I'm about to throw it on, and then it should start up, and it shouldn't die no more. Cause the thing that also happened was that when I was going down here, I didn't know that the alternator has its external ground. It's like a resistor, an external resistor. So I broke it and I had to like make my own. And this caused the battery for the Corvette to completely die. And I didn't really want to charge it, so I just got that with my warranty. We should be able to start it though, so I'm gonna set you guys down on the floor of the Corvette and then put the battery on and turn it on and then move it out the way. Also gotta change the battery on my little brother's car and then the Midnight over there. It's gonna be 2 batteries over there and then one over here, just because that one's diesel or whatnot. Anyways, let's get to it and then I'll show you how the car's sounding right now. Alright guys, so we finally finished putting the battery in. It looks like the car actually has power. Obviously it's gonna... Okay, sounds good. But I'll show you guys a little startup video because it hasn't been started in about 2 weeks. But yeah, let's go. 1, 2, 3, go. Alright guys, so the car was able to move on its own power with the new battery, and so let's hope that within time, I'm gonna let it sit out for a week or 2 just because it's not tuned, and hopefully the battery doesn't die. Just because if it is, it's gonna be another issue, whether it's gonna be a parasitic short or something, whatever that's called, but hopefully not. Let's keep our fingers crossed. But also, we have the car right here. It's the first time I've seen sunlight in who knows how long. And also, I just wanted to say that when I put it in first gear, reverse and first, it sounded like it was gonna die. And the reason being is because it's not tuned yet. Obviously, I did a couple upgrades like the cylinder heads, the ported ones, the LT5 throttle body, and then the new injectors from the LT4 platform. So all of that's gonna need a little tune, especially the injectors, since mine's the LT1. We need all that. That's the car. And right now I'm going to change the battery on my little brother's car. Like I said, it's not too much of a hassle. The only thing is that this thing, the latch is getting stuck, and that's why it's open right now. And then we're gonna take the battery off of that one over there. But I won't show you guys me taking the battery off right here, but I'll show you when I'm putting it back in. Same with this one, so I don't take too long. And then once we get back, we're gonna throw my laptop on the Corvette. so we can see everything like the AFR. Obviously it's gonna be off because it's not tuned, but I want to check the voltage, all those things, and see how, if I do have lights coming on, like from the check engine light, if they do pop up, I want to see what it is, and if my misfire actually got fixed, because that's the whole reason I went with the LT4 fuel injectors, because I was misfiring a couple cylinders, and I was like, whatever, let's do it. So yeah, we're gonna do that next, and I'll keep you guys updated. But anyways, what we're gonna do is throw the laptop on, let it run for as long as possible. Hopefully we have no overheating, and yeah, just data log it, and we're just gonna let it idle. We're not gonna go above 1,000 whatever it is RPMs, but let's get to it. All right guys, so I took out the car. I didn't want it to start up right there just because it's gonna be loud, but anyways, everything's connected like I mentioned. I have the VCM scanner open, and then I'm gonna turn it on right now. It's gonna be loud at first, but then I'm gonna close the window so you guys can hear me. All right. Okay, so you guys should be able to hear me. Oh, I'm sorry, lady. I turned it on. I didn't know that shit was right there. But so I'm gonna press space. That way all this starts reading everything. And then yeah. So I'm gonna keep an eye on it. I'm not gonna record everything. It's finally reading the AFR, that's good. It's reading everything. So I'm gonna just keep it like that. It's running a little rich, but obviously we know that because we're not tuned yet. You guys can hear that it needs a tune. But the most important thing for right now is gonna be the ECT, which is the coolant. But right now it's running at 111. You can see that. I'm gonna run it for about 10 minutes minimum. Once I do the 10 minutes, I'm gonna check where it's at, and if it's still good, I'm gonna keep letting it run for a while, just idling. We're not gonna drive it or anything. We just wanna test the new water pump out and see if that might have been my issue. And then if it's running somewhat good, then the next thing I'm gonna do is take it to Brakes Plus so they can flush my coolant. But yeah. All right guys, we got good news and a little bit of bad news. But as you guys can hear, my fan's turned off. But you guys see that? It's at 212. Right now, it's because the car turned off. The temperatures got up around 233. But the thing is, I haven't put coolant back in the system after dumping most of it when I did take off the water pump. So I believe that's the issue. And I definitely do have an air pocket. So now it confirms, because the temperatures were going down like this, so meaning my thermostat works, meaning my my water pump works as well. So that confirmed it, although that was a little bit bad news. The good news is that when the car is off, there's no DTCs. When I turn the car on, there is two DTCs, and one of them is rough idle and another misfire, and I believe both of them are gonna go intact with not having a tune. Once I get the tune, that should be fixed. So yeah, look at this car. It's really windy, but I was gonna give you guys a walkthrough. It's really windy. But yeah, so anyways, this is it for today's video. I really just wanted to check how the car was doing by throwing the computer on it and everything. And as of right now, the car has been able to start on its own. I haven't had to jump the car, but I'm sorry if you guys hear a lot of background noises. We do live on the main street, but yeah. So anyways, car is starting as of right now. Last time it took about 2 weeks for it to die. So let's hope that it doesn't die and that it always starts, because that's one less problem. So now the next thing is that I have to make an appointment at Brakes Plus. When I do that, we take it in so we can get rid of that air pocket and put new coolant in it. I did bring my own coolant, so hopefully they're able to do that shit. And also, I'm also debating if I should go back to an OEM radiator. Ever since I've gone to this Mishimoto radiator, I've been having issues. So if you guys give me some insights, should I go back to OEM? I've noticed people pushing 1,000 on these C7s. Obviously C7s run a little hotter than other cars, but the normal OEM one holds up just fine. So I think I'm gonna do that before I go to Brakes Plus. Tow it over there because I'm not tuned, and then message my tuner and go from there. But anyways, that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you guys can like, subscribe, and join the family so you guys can see the Corvette get back to 100% potential.